Today we have a kanji recap, Verbs N2 Part 1. Get on your feet! It is time for some dancing with the kanji dance, so let's break it down. Let's start by looking at the original kanji, which was divided into two parts. The left is the radical for leg. Yes, that's correct. The right-hand side is the same as the kanji for courage, and as usual, it also acted as the phonetic character. But like many other kanjis, this kanji got simplified into the current form we know today. The simplification was chosen in a way that it would keep the phonetic reading. Fun fact, there are two kanji for dance. One is the one we're learning today, which is a more general term. The second one is used more of a traditional Japanese form of dancing. Kun reading is odo. The examples are odoru, or to dance, and odoriba, or dance hall. The sentence is Nihon no machi de yatai ga odoru. Food stands dance in Japanese towns. Fun fact! You can observe the kanji dance in the Bonodori or Lantern Festival dance. The Bon dance is the traditional Japanese dance performed during the Obon Festival, a Buddhist holiday honoring ancestors. Do not confuse dance with pass-through. The key difference lies in the radical. Dance has a leg, while pass-through has a path. And this kanji has 14 strokes. Do you enjoy dancing? And if so, what type of music do you enjoy dancing to? Let's push 1, 2, 3. All this learning with the kanji for push. Let's get ready. Do you remember what the radical on the left is for? Yes, it is a hand. The right, as you might guess, it acted as a phonetic character, but it also represented a turtle shell or an armor shield. Putting this together, you have a hand pushing on a shield as the primary method for protection. The kun reading is o. The examples are osu, or to push, and oshire, or closet. The sentence is oshire ni pittari na clear case setto, a clear case set that fits perfectly in a closet. Fun fact, you can see the kanji push in the word closet or oshire. This literally translates to push in. This is because traditionally you push sliding doors into a wall space to open them. The on reading is o. The example is oshu, confiscation. Do not confuse push with block. Be careful with the right side of each. The kanji push has the shield right in there. This kanji has 8 strokes. I hope today's story will help you remember this kanji going forward. And time to push those Japanese studies. Do you keep on forgetting each new kanji you learn? If so, then this is the kanji for you, the Kanji Forget, which I hope this kanji sticks. Let's look at how this kanji is divided. First, the bottom is the radical for heart. Very simple and beautiful. The top as a kanji means disease, but when found in other kanjis, it gives the meaning of disappear or lose. Now, what happens when you forget? Something disappears from your mind or heart in this case. Fun fact, the kanji forget goes together with another kanji of similar etymological roots, and that is the kanji busy. As you can see, both have heart and disappear composition. What a clever way to use these elements. The kun reading is wasu. The example is wasureru, or to forget. The sentence is yana koto o wasureru chuishi no hoho. 11 ways to forget the things that bother you. The on reading is bo. The examples are boukyaku, lapse of memory, and boushitsu, lose, forget. Do not confuse forget with delusion. Main difference lies in that forget has the heart on the bottom, while can you guess what delusion has? A woman. I wonder why. This kanji has 7 strokes. Now, this kanji has helped you in having a new definition for both the forgetting something and becoming busy. 2 in 1. let's focus on a more spiritual kanji that allow us to have hope in this Japanese learning path, the Kanji Pray. To understand this kanji, we must look at its original shape, composed of 3 parts: war, foot, and an axe. All of these together would come to mean praying for good luck during war times. The kanji then got simplified and it still keeps the axe, which also acts as a phonetic character. On the left-hand side, it now has the radical for altar. The kun reading is ino. The example is inoru, or to pray. The sentence is inoru toki kami wa tenshi o okuridasu. God sends his angels when you pray. Fun fact, this kanji is often seen in messages wishing for peace or heiwa o inoru, as well as for safety, especially in times of difficulty. The on reading is ki. The examples are kigan, or prayer, and kitosho, or prayer book. Do not confuse pray with chop. Main difference lies in the radical, as pray has an altar while chop has a tree. I love how radicals make so much sense. This kanji has 8 strokes. Is prayer a common practice in your culture? It is definitely something that is commonly done in Japan at Buddhist temples. If you have ever been in trouble, the Kanji Distressed is for you. Let's untangle a tricky situation by learning the cool origin of this kanji. Do you recognize any parts of this kanji? The inside is a tree, simple, and the outside, an enclosure. And why is that? Well, a log tree that could not move was in big trouble, as it meant it would grow no more. Fun fact, this kanji can be seen in the sentence okomari desu ka? With an actual meaning of are you in trouble? But it translates to can I help you? The kun reading is koma. The example is komaru, or to be trouble. The sentence is komaru wa eigo de nante iu no? How do you say komaru in English? The on reading is kon. The examples are konwaku, or perplexity, and hinkon, or poverty. Do not confuse distressed with tree. It is important, however, to understand the relationship between these 2 characters. The tree unable to move is in distress. This kanji has 7 strokes. It is cool to see how the original image of the tree stuck in the enclosure can be a symbol for anything that is hindered from growing or thriving. Now, I got a challenge for you. What is the meaning of this word? Type it in the comments. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to my channel. Yay!